Hey friends, welcome to the Stationery Cafe Happy Hour. This is April from Penguins Creative, and we have Kelly from Kelly Love Letters here with me today, and we're going to talk about all things stationery and fun things in the community. Join us with a drink, and we'll talk about something new, something old, and something in our shopping cart. Hey Kelly, how's it going?
Hey, it's good. I've got my cup of Starbucks Portland mug. I don't know why I'm trying to make this sound like whatever. It's one of those collectible mugs that you get from Starbucks, the Portland one. And I've just got some black tea with milk and honey.
That's a giant, looks like a 22 ouncer there.
It's just 16. I remember using this size, actually the same style of mug, I brought to school one time when I worked in Japan, and I remember one of my students going, "Deca!" like, whoa, that's huge. And I'm like, no, this is like normal.
Oh yeah, because the Japanese people, when they go to Starbucks, they get the teeny tiny tall cups.
Like literally half that size, yeah.
Oh my goodness. That's so funny.
What are you drinking today?
I'm drinking out of my Takahata-kun
cute.
mug from Fresh Flower, which is actually getting discontinued, which I heard from a local Instagram follower who's also in Seattle. She went to Fresh Flower Bakery, who used to have these amazing merch, like the mugs and the tumblers and the stickers by Takahata-kun, which is that illustrator in Japan that draws the cute bears. But apparently the ownership had changed. And so they're going to just sell what they have, and they're not going to ever make more. And this is such a cute illustration of a bear eating some croissants with the Pacific
really
Northwest background. And I'm just
pour over coffee.
Yes. And I'm just I'm glad I got one of each color.
Yeah, well, maybe whenever I make it up there in between COVID scares.
You have to try to get them. And so I saw that you went to Traveler's Company Caravan in Beaverton.
It was totally on the fly.
Spontaneous. Nice.
Spontaneous, yeah. Because I was sitting there going, wait, it's leaving Beaverton on Sunday. There's no way I'm going to step foot anywhere on the weekend. Especially in, I don't want to drive that far on a weekend. And
I see, yeah.
I was like, hey, Lexi, what are you doing after work? And she was like, why? Are you going to ask me to cover you for you? I'm like, no. I'm like, do you want to go to this thing with me? And she's like, yeah, let's do it. Because we both had our passport size notebooks with us.
Perfect.
I just re-lubed my my brown passport size.
Oh, you oiled it?
Yeah, I got the leather.
The leather cream.
Not oil, but it's like the rub. Because it was so dry looking in the photos. I'm like, I need to get my hand oils in there.
But anyway,
yeah, the thing about the caravan was, first of all, all of the stamps were attached. So for those that are unfamiliar, it's the caravan, the people from Japan bring this a good set of stamps that generally are only at the factory stores.
Yes.
Travelers factory stores. But then they bring them around, this time they're going from Kinokuniya's around the country. Mm-hmm. And it's always cool for me because I've seen those stamps when I've been to Japan, and then it's always cool to see them again. Here. It's oh. So my deal was I think I'm bummed at people in general because because the stamps were attached with these strings so that people don't steal them, obviously, which is a great idea. But it's they got really people just mixed them up too much, and so it was hard to get the stamp over that was attached to the string.
Oh, I see. The strings got so tangled.
Yeah, they're really tangled. It's oh geez. And being that I work at Oblation, I did not buy any notebooks, and I'm pretty sure I have some, if not all, of those stickers already.
Got it.
Because I'm privileged, because I've been able to go. But I totally think it was really cool for people that had never been to Japan, and the they are having a 20% off for members this week at Kinokuniya.
Ooh, lucky.
So I hopped on that. And I'm just going to talk about it early since we're talking about it. I bought the set of Uniball ones. That's the French antique. And I heard April in the back of my head.
Completed.
And also Akane from Akane No Plans, because she keeps posting like, ooh, they're almost gone in Japan. I'm like, okay, I'll buy them.
I know she shared a photo with us where it's like a retail in Japan with the Uniball one on the hooks. And then you can just see the French antique like empty all the way to the back. You can see the backboard, while the American one and what's the other one? The modern retro one is like high collar one is still like full to the brim. That French antique set, I tell you,
it's so cute.
It's a stunner.
And then I got the green car as well.
Yes, the only worthy one in that set. The green car.
And also, I don't know if we should keep this in here, but I want to say it just in case. Like, when I was at the Kinokuniya, I wanted to look around, and so there's this like corner in the Beaverton one where they keep stickers.
Yeah.
And like the employees had like placed this cart that they were putting a bunch of their recycling onto right there. So I was just kind of like shimmying around it. And this employee came up to me and was like, hey, could you not come back here? And I'm like, oh, okay, I guess I just won't buy stickers from you then.
Oh, my goodness.
I just thought that was kind of a weird
moment.
Weird moment, but I, like, obviously, retail's weird. I don't know, maybe end of the night, like, stuff's happening. Maybe I just don't know what I'm talking about.
End of the night, they have to untangle that puzzle at the Traveler's Caravan. I just imagine.
These poor people.
Every night, they just, like, had to, like, do some detangle.
Yeah, exactly.
With the thing, so let's give them a little slack. And you don't need more stickers anyway.
No, I don't. I truly don't. But yeah, it was a really fun experience. Lexi and I got down there. I also bought this, which is like the cutest thing I've ever seen.
Oh my god, is that Sumiko Gurashi like drink? Like a can? Is it sparkling water?
It says Ocean Bomb. Sparkling water pear flavor on it.
Oh my goodness.
They had all the different characters lined up, and it was so cute. It was like $3. I'm like, I don't care, I'm buying it.
You're getting it for the design.
100%, and it was really delicious.
Well, I can't wait to go to the one when they come up to
Seattle.
Because I like
that's their next stop.
I just want to like take some photos with my traveler's notebook next to the typewriter, next to the suitcase that they.
I know. Yeah,
bring.
I saw the suitcase in the window. That thing was huge.
Oh, they put it in the window in Beaverton?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of out of the way though. It was like you would only see it if you knew.
Well, they do it differently at each store depending on the space. So I'm just like in my mind, because you know the Seattle one's super crowded, right? So I'm just like, where are they gonna create
where are they
a
gonna
little
put this?
corner? Like I'm so curious. So that first weekend, I think. Actually, I don't think I'm gonna try to like go on a weekend anymore. I just go on like
it's terrible.
Go on a Friday lunch.
Don't do it.
Or something. And then just collect some stamps,
Totally.
For emergencies. But speaking of Traveler's Company, the reason we're recording today and like not
Wednesday,
not Tuesday or Monday, which is when we usually do it, is because of the release. The announcement.
And April didn't even spoil it for me. She held back the whole time. I was so mad at her.
I cannot spoil anything, and I had to wait along with everyone else to share the excitement. And
That's
so basically Traveler's Company Japan dropped their yearly, I feel like it's kind of becoming like a spring yearly thing, their new items for this year. And it's amazing. It's not available yet. It's not available for sale, but they are like teasing us with the images, teasing us with the concept, and it will be available worldwide in April. So it's not one of those limited edition thing where you have to like go through a third party buyer or you have to like pay extra markup. If you have a place in your country that sells Traveler's Notebook items like legitimately, then it's likely that they will be able to sell those to you. So super cool for not one but four new items. And should we even call them item sets? That's
Yeah, so you can only buy the set, right?
you can only buy them as a set. Like the day before it was announced on Traveler's Company's Instagram, they teased this image where Ijima-san hand drawn like the mysterious box, and like it's just
And
like
I was like, oh my
a
god.
brown box, and like what's in that box? And funnily enough, my friend in Taiwan, they're like, are they doing this thing where like airlines are doing like it's like a blind box where you open and then you get like a ticket to like France or something like that? Like that sounded very Travelers, but turns out it was along the theme of traveling. The concept is called keep on traveling in your mind with Traveler's Notebook, and it is based on four major themes: Traveler's Train, Traveler's Records, Traveler's Airline, and then a new one that they kind of introduced to their universe, Traveler's Hotel. So basically, they had invented the whole concept of a traveler's train that will take you to destinations in this like sleeper car situation, and then the whole vibe of sitting at the window watching the scene roll by, and
Yes.
you eventually reaching the destination and find what you want, that kind of adventurous spirit. There's Traveler's Airlines, which I think was introduced along with the Pan Am a while ago with the blue Traveler's Notebook. It's not. I think it's like promoted with the blue Traveler's Notebook. But Traveler's Airline, again, the whole idea of being able to go across countries to faraway places. Traveler's Records is kind of where they sell, music, which is very in tune with the theme.
In tune.
I know, I did that intentionally. With this year's theme, the diary theme, right? Like it was all about the music theme. So, and then finally, Traveler's Hotel, the place that gives you a little place to rest, like to go on to your next destination. And the whole design concept, it's two regular size, the Traveler's Hotel and Traveler's Airline. Traveler's Hotel is in brown, Traveler's Airlines is in blue, and then the other two are passports, the Traveler's Train in black and the Traveler's Record in camel color. So now it's the question, which one are you getting, Kelly?
Well, first of all, I think it's important to note that it appears, I could be wrong about this, but it appears that the Traveler's Hotel, so all the notebooks have, well, maybe they don't all have foil stamping on the outside. Maybe the camel one does not have foil.
The camel one looks like it's like debossed. Like,
Yeah.
It's like synced
Yeah.
under. Yeah.
But it looks to me like the hotel one has this kind of rose gold foiling going on.
Yeah, and then the airline's white foil, which is what a lot of people really like, I feel like.
Oh, it's white?
Yeah, I think it's white foil.
Oh, that's pretty. Okay,
Which is
I just thought
similar-
it was silver.
Which is similar to the one
Black one.
from the air, like if you get
Narita
a travel,
Airport.
Exactly, the Narita
Yep.
Airport one. I was like, I can't.
The one that I did in my giveaway to, sorry, to
nice,
Max, yeah. And then the Traveler's Train one has the gold foil.
kind of bronzy foil. I feel like we can't see it clearly yet, but once the product photos are out and you can see the details, that's when it gets even more exciting, because it comes with like each set not only comes with a notebook, it comes with a originally designed refill, like a new refill cover with a cover designed to match the theme, a set of stickers, and then for the
stickers.
and they all get like charms to go on the strap. The big ones get 2 charms actually. And then I think what's special is that for the regular size, they're paired with pencils, which is kind of to simulate, like for Traveler's Hotel, it's like the hotel stationery, where they always have
Totally.
the desk and then have some memo and a pencil. And for the airline, it's like the airplane pencil. And for the passport size, stamps wood mount
Yes. Oh,
stamps.
okay. That was the difference. Okay.
And 2 stamps per set. That's
I know. I
such
love
a-
those stamps.
That's such a great deal, in my opinion. Like, price point wise, like, each set is great. And you know how, Kelly, I told you about that theory where I feel like Traveler's Notebook limited edition, special editions are made for people of that period. And I'm like, damn, these new Traveler's Notebook users, you guys are so lucky to just get this entire set. Like,
For sure.
you're getting the whole experience of the accessory, the sticker, the customization, and really pretty covers.
I'm honestly, as a retailer, I'm very happy that it's just one item. It's
Instead
a
of
lot easier to just check in and get it out.
having to
But-
sell the separate things.
But with that being said, I feel like people are gonna ask, like, you know, can I get just the stamps? Nope.
No, I don't even think you can. Like, for example, the Hobonichi one, you can always like take it out. But these, you have to break it out of the box, which
Yeah.
I think
No, you've got to keep it all together.
is definitely hard to sell separately. But I can anticipate people like kind of doing a buy-sell trade after
Yeah,
the initial
totally.
haul. Like, people are like, I don't need the stickers. But who wouldn't want the stickers? So I'm like, I can
know, they're
see
so cute.
I can see the pencils being sculpted out.
Ooh. And also, something that I didn't even notice on my first look through on all these, because you know when new products come out and you're like hyperventilating and looking through.
Yeah, these you gotta go back for a second look because the details are amazing. Yes.
Well, and then so with the brass charms on the standard size, like the airplane one has this little tiny brass tag charm
Yes.
that's intended to go onto the little bookmark string, and the hotel one has a little key like for your hotel room, and it's like it's kind of everything, and it's really
Yes.
cute. And I'm gonna try to be patient and like let everybody have a go first. I'm assuming that these are not a limited item since they are like worldwide production. They gotta have a lot of them.
Yeah, who knows? B-sides from last year, B-sides and rarities lasted a while. So I wonder.
We still have some.
I wonder how these would go. But these are kind of like bigger items though, so we also
Yes.
don't know. Like Moomin tried to meet demand and still had to do like only limited production. But look at the charms. These charms,
No, they're so cool.
they're not like hook based, if you noticed. You know, usually charms from Traveler's Notebooks comes with a little hook, and then you like hook it onto, like you run your thing through it. But these, you can actually, I think they're attached to something in the back, so they can actually like move along the strand. So the airplane
Yeah.
looks like it's gliding along
Yes.
the band. The train as well. And I have to note, the train, it's a different design from the Tokyo train station one. So you're
Nice.
not getting a repeat on that. And the record one spins. Like, it's like a
Like
little...
you spin me right round, baby, right round.
Yes.
Like a record.
Yes. Oh my god. And then another funny little detail is just kind of like, like I was saying, with the Traveler's Record, they designed the stamps to show like the record, right? With the cover, you can customize the name in it. And the other one's a cassette tape. And I'm just like, okay, we are the target audience. No younger than that, like us right now. We have to get it because this is for us. Like,
It definitely is.
10 more years, no one's gonna know what a cassette tape is anymore. So,
I mean, I barely knew what a cassette tape was when I was using them as a kid. It's like, how does this go in there? What's happening?
flip the side, use a pencil to screw it back. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Anyway, I just thought all the details are so good. I personally was hooked by the hotel one at first glance.
Yeah.
The stickers
That's
are
'cause
amazing.
It's the best one.
And it's on a brown TN, which is serendipitous because I don't have a brown TN. So, I'm on a quest to recover my old one that's like stamped with Midori back home in Taiwan on this trip. but I
Oh
don't know.
yeah, you'll find it.
I don't know where my sister threw it. It's in Taiwan for the past 10 years. It might have gotten moldy already. So
Oh,
I'm
no,
not
it's
I'm,
fine.
I'm not super optimistic, but this one I'm definitely getting because of the cute little bellboy and then
I love it.
the hotel. It reminds me a little bit of the font they use for like Pacific Northwest, like that thing, the
Oh.
font typography for the
Yeah.
word hotel reminds me of like Portland. I don't know. It just gives me such kind of like relaxing
vibe.
indie vibe. And a lot of people said the whole theme design is very like Wes Anderson-y. Like I personally just love looking at the little sticker designs and kind of like thinking about where they had taken inspiration one. Because there's that one that looks like a castle overlooking a lake. And I was like, that looks like
that one.
Lake Louise up in Canada with Banff. They call it the Swan Lake Resort. So you can stay there and look at the icy glacier peaks and then the lake. So that one's definitely my fave. I feel like I'm no longer attracted by the airplane theme. Maybe
I think it's kind of been beaten to a
they,
pulp.
they have a lot of that already, like especially with TFA, right? Like with the Traverse Factory.
Yeah.
And also maybe because I'm lucky enough to have two blue Traverse notebook already, so I'm just like I don't
Same.
need a third blue thing. But the tag charm is really cute. The little tag.
It really, yes.
The train one, it's a black TN, which I have actually. So again, like
Black and gold is handsome too.
I think
Yeah.
for
Oh, you have a lot of charms on yours.
I put a bunch of HappyDaya charms on them, but I think for those who likes locomotives, like this train one, the design is a little bit different, like I said, from the Tokyo station, so you won't be missing out, and the placement as well.
Well, and the fact that it's a passport size.
I know. It really fits.
And the
traveling
insert is
theme.
like really cute that it comes with.
The letterpress design of that just looks so beautiful. Feel very circusy.
Are these all letterpress designs?
Probably. I have a
that
feeling
makes me want it more.
I have a feeling the passport ones are, and then the regular
big
size are probably printed. But you know that texture they have with the Traveler's Hotel one with the suitcase, that kind of like worn out leather look. I wonder if they're gonna do some cool paper choice to reflect that. You never know. They have like all the expertise in the paper making arena, so they're gonna have fun with it for sure.
And one thing I don't think we mentioned as well is that the little cotton bags that the notebooks come in are all exclusive to each design as well, which is so fun. And Sarah was actually talking with me about she was like, it just kills me that it says laundry bag on it. I need it. For the hotel. I'm like,
yes, that deep green color. Oh my goodness, with the laundry bag design on it. Like for me, travel's all about the hotel. Like it's the food,
I know, right?
It's the destination, and then it's that first moment when you check in, you like throw your luggage, and you like feel refreshed, and you can like start going. Like you know you have a safe place to come home to. You know you have a safe place for your hall to stay, and then you're just out. And then
except if you're like us and you check in and then you keep feeling a drip on your back when you're on your bed and you have to change rooms because your AC is leaking.
I know. I would call our San Francisco hotel place a motel less than a hotel.
Really? It was not the best, but we don't have to go back there.
It definitely has a retro feel to it, though. So to me, travel theme hotel is like the ultimate hit.
It's so good.
Yes.
So I have a question for you. Let's imagine, let's take a step back. You go back to 2015. If you were just getting into Traveler's Notebooks, which one would you pick of all these?
I would get two at least.
No, but if you only are getting one. Let's keep it realistic.
2015.
April.
I have no Traveler's Notebook. Are you saying that's the case?
No, I'm saying for me that's when I got my first one. So I'm just trying to put our mindset back into if you were a newbie.
Definitely the blue one first. The blue
I think
one.
so too.
The airplane.
I would do that.
I know, exactly, because that's how we end up here. We're done with those already. But if I'm new to Traveler's Notebook and I want something that's like really traveler-y, the blue regular and the record, the camel passport.
I know the record is so pretty.
You get that iconic foil, you get that blue leather, and the camel, you get that embossing, the debossing design. Like, if you look at the details of it, you know, they did use the record design for this year's diary, right? Like, I think in some elements. But this one says, have a nice trip with good music. And it's like, how many times in our lives do we just rely on some really good music to get us through things? So it's just really relatable. And I love that because of it. And then once you're like kind of like, okay, I had like 1 or 2 already, I'm trying to get into like collection mode, then you go to the train and you go to the hotel.
Yes,
so like...
totally. I'm glad we agree. I'm upset because I'm trying to get Bobby into my world bit by bit.
Story.
And so I sent him a link to the Traveler's Records one, and I was like, hey, is this going to get you excited about Traveler's Notebooks? And he was like, no, but it's cute.
Oh, the worst.
But I want you to, like, I don't know. I just imagine, like, being, like, a cute couple going to the cafe with our little journals and whatever, and that's just not going to happen for me.
Well, first of all, you'll be whipping out 3 instead of 1. So you can pretend one is his. But yeah, I can't wait to see these in action.
If there's a car one, you'll have to get it for Elliot.
Oh my goodness.
I'm sure they'll do that, right? That's like a vintage
That has to be the next one, you know. We already have the van one for Traveler's Notebook USA, so that would be exciting. I mean, there's so much they could explore in this universe, so
it's true.
I'm excited.
Oh, and one more note I wanted to make was, isn't it interesting how we were just talking about, I can't remember if it was Furukawa Shiko or another company that did like the hotel theme stuff. Like that stationery where they had like the pencil that was branded.
it was Loft, right?
It was Loft.
It was Loft that did the stationery thing, and they invented like 4 kinds of hotel. Well, not all hotels. Some are resorts, some are farms,
right.
Some are like kind of like, you know.
So maybe that's where they got the idea for the hotel. I'm just kidding. I think they've been working on this for a while.
I'm pretty sure the planning for this went way beyond that. But yeah, that reminds me. Whatever happened to that? Did any retailer end up getting those? I really wanted it too.
Yeah, I don't think so. Wasn't it just Loft, or it was just one specific?
I know. I wonder if it was. I forgot if it's like Loft limited edition or Loft like, you know, a constant item. But maybe I'll check out Stationery Station after this.
There you go. That's a terrible place. Don't ever go there.
Don't go there.
If you want to have money, don't go there.
If you want to lose money, go there. Oh my goodness. Sorry, we love you, but yeah, you make our wallets painful. But okay, so yeah, that's the TRC new items, and I'm sure it's gonna like. Right now, we're talking about it. It might stop. People might stop talking about it for a bit, but come April when it releases, the in the wild photos, you know, people are right now just kind of like, I'm just gonna get one. You know, I can't get all 4, and I cannot wait to like screenshot people like end up buying 4 or something like that.
Yeah. Well, I keep trying to be like, so am I having to like buy this at full price somewhere else, or am I able to wait, or what's gonna happen? I don't know.
I know. What if you guys end up doing pre-orders and then it's just like all sold out or something like that?
It definitely, I feel like it definitely would sell out if it was pre-order, which is so upsetting. I don't know.
Well, you can.
I think we're all sold out of that iridescent pearl Kaweco already.
Oh,
we have like extra fine left, and that's it.
That one's really, really popular, it seems like. But we've heard about the QC, so people are having to.
Did you listen to that episode?
I know, and then like just in the community, people are having to swap nibs and like, you know, changing it out, all that stuff. So that's kind of like a little bummer. You know, I'm frustrated. I feel like, why can't they just do better QC? You have such a great product in hand. You just need like that one little piece of effort to make it all better. But they wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Or have not done it yet. So that's why the brand frustrates me. Yeah.
I feel that. I'm just lucky that I get to test whatever I buy. Not everybody can do that, you know. It's I'm in a position of privilege.
Well, on to
yes,
our items, because Kelly and I,
show me the goods here.
It's here. The HappyDaya.
I need to see everything.
The HappyDaya Cherry Blossom subscription kit. It's finally here, and I have to stop subscribing. I cannot take 9 more washi tape.
Oh, they're so cute.
My collection all at once. But this,
are those all from the newest?
Yes.
Whoa! Oh my God! There's 8.
So HappyDaya is a sticker maker in Thailand, and she does these bi-monthly, every 2 months subscription sets. And I had to get this set when I saw it release. It was designed along this cherry blossom and Japanese dessert theme. And so I got the Hobo Nichi Cousin kit, and I got the sticker kit. And because if you buy 2 kit, you get extra washi gifts. And then if you only buy the sticker kit, you get 5 washi. And then because you did combos, you get another 3. So I would just have 9 new.
Oh my God. They're so beautiful though. They're all so good.
The color is this amazing pastel green, pink, yellow, blue. And then what gets me is this super thin washi with the dongo. With the dongo.
That's so cute. That's the one I really wanted.
And then the other,
I can ask for a small swatch from you.
Yes, I can offer that to you. And then a little pink
cute.
One with the Japanese desserts, sakura mochi, green tea, amitsu. And then the other version is kind of more Western desserts, so patisserie, parfaits, Mont Blanc, but in cherry blossom thingies. I love it. And then, was it you who tagged me that, because you saw her upcoming kit? Uh-huh. Are you getting it? I think it was the bookworm.
Bookworm, yes. I'm okay, cool. That means I can use the excuse to get, a kit for my friend Amanda and a kit for me. I would get one for Morgan too, but she gets so stressed out about stickers. She's like, what if I put it somewhere and I don't like where I put it? I'm like, just buy more.
Just buy more.
Just have more stickers. I don't know. I don't have the FOMO sticker problem. I mean, in terms of putting it down and then regretting it. I never regret.
You never regret. But for me, I can't. I'm satiated with HappyDaya. I didn't even participate in her grab bag sale.
I didn't either. Happened. I stayed far away from that.
Ooh, I'm no. Benya, you're amazing creator, but I have so much of your stuff already. I cannot take more unless I use more. So I actually have to go turn off my subscription after this, just so I don't accidentally.
I'll have to turn on my subscription after this. But that's not until April 1st, so...
Yes, exactly.
Just April's birthday.
Yes. So, I'm super happy with this set, though. The color theme is, it's not too, pastel-y. It's just that so right perfect balance of pink and green, which is where my color theme usually lies around this season, because cherry blossoms start popping up in Seattle, towards the end of March.
Yes.
And I'm just going to be spammed.
I'm so excited.
And I had adopted that mentality of no more hoarding. So the same day I unboxed it on my Twitch stream, I was putting it down already. I was putting it down everywhere. I was I'm not going to save these beautiful foil one. Look at that gold foil. I'm not going to save it. I'm just using it in my weekly, in my monthly calendar, in my daily spread. I just actually keep it on my table right now, so I can just reach for it and use it.
Good.
As much as I can this month. So that's my very, very happy recent purchase.
That is a very happy one. I'm surprised that I held back on that.
I know, I'm surprised too, because I feel like sakura.
I have so much, like, okay,
cherry
look at this.
blossom.
I'm gonna just show some of my curated washi box right now. Like, I've got, like, cherry blossom.
The Daiso cherry blossom things. I cannot go to
Daiso
Daiso this season.
The MT.
So dangerous.
Another Daiso. This one with, like, usagi, like, rabbit things, and, like...
And all the BGM ones. Did you partake in the BGM cherry blossom items?
Oh, I have the one roll, the nighttime one, which I love.
Yozakura, yeah.
Yeah, so I just have too much cherry blossom crap, and I need to calm down. That's the last time you'll ever hear that from me, because maybe by this time next year I'll have used enough to want more.
Okay, then what else did you get this season?
So April called me out because... So, okay, I was being very good. I just want to say I've been sticking to my stationery budget this year, and I was looking at this box at Powell's. It contains the Baron Fig Confidant notebook, which is just an A5. Looks like this. It's got this, like, it's got a short... I don't like the length of this tiny little yellow bookmark, but...
It's mint green.
No,
First
yeah,
of
it's
all.
a mint green, beautiful. It matches the Crocs that I got.
Oh, nice. Stationery. What does Job call it?
Stationery Fit.
Stationery fits. Yes.
So the reason that I got this is because I kept thinking about it. I kept looking at it, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go for it. And of course, the first thing I do in every notebook, I think I've said this a million times, is do like a pen test. Mm-hmm. And
is it blank or is it a dot grid?
It's a dot grid.
It's a dot grid book. Okay.
And it does really well with fountain pens. It shades really nicely, and it is kind of absorbent. But it's hard to explain because it's absorbent, but it doesn't
feather. It doesn't feather.
It doesn't feather at all. And the only thing that bled was, I'm gonna say something bad about Travelers right now. I'm not a fan of the Travelers Company branded fountain pen ink cartridges. I feel like they bleed on every paper. Ooh. I don't know why.
Have you tried?
That's my hot take.
Then do you use the diamine cartridges instead, or the Sailor? Which ones? Oh wait, like well, you inject, right? Like you syringe.
I usually inject, or just use Urban or Kaweco. I have a million things back there, but just from my experience, I'm not a huge fan. But I did this little like doodly thing on the first page with all my fountain pens.
That's so cute.
And it's like there's no rhyme or reason to having another notebook other than the fact that it's pretty and I wanted it.
Remember episode 81 where we talked about New Year resolutions and Kelly was like, no more notebooks for me except Hobonichi, and we're in March.
I've been good about that.
That's true though. That's true though. But it's okay. It's okay. One slip up, you can still try. Keep on trying.
And
for the rest.
I also want to say, I bought these a little while ago, but these little Midori branded...
Yeah, the mini markers.
Yeah, they're called Chirato, and I don't know what that means, but it's these little teeny tiny page markers that fold over, and it comes in a set of 48 pieces, which is a lot. And they're all like multicolored, so they're like little tabs that you flip.
Right.
Put on things to flip.
Like a label thing.
I might use it in here. I don't know yet. In the Baron Fig, we'll see.
Nice.
Oh, and something I did mention on my Instagram stories, but the reason why this paper is so nice is because Baron Fig is made in Taiwan.
Yes, we remember. I talked about that. I think we talked about that last episode.
Did we?
We were talking about moleskin paper. And
and
Leuchtturm is also made in Taiwan and Baron Fig too. So good.
So and this cover does that thing where it like attracts all the cat hair because it's like that linen cover. And my mom's like, "Oh, I really like this." I'm like, "I like it too, but it's just gonna get hair. I'm gonna have to like roll it like it's a piece of clothing."
lint roll it every now and then.
Which is fine. And, you know, I'll just do little doodles in here. Whatever. We'll see what happens.
Whatever. I'm excited. I can't wait to see you use it more, though. I really like that doodle you did. You have to take a photo of it now so we can share it.
Okay, cool.
On the thing.
I'll put it in the Gram show notes.
Put it in our Gram show note. And then, okay, moving on to the next thing. Things that we want. Did you see for Kawashiko launch new designs again? No.
Okay.
And it's so
That's just
good.
not fair.
So I think everyone's just on this whole thing about like, okay, pandemic is like really shuttering us for the past 2 years. Everyone, let's travel somehow. Like even though
we're still traveling in our mind.
I know. So Furukawa did a Sekai Ryoeng, which is world traveling theme to 6 different countries. So United States, but specifically Hawaii.
Okay, that's, yep.
Italy, Thailand, Taiwan, France, and Portugal. And they had... Yes. And they had created memo pads, the choki, the paper set, I think.
Oh, the choki.
And then the washi tape and sticker flakes. And I love the Taiwan theme because it's a bubble tea. The washi tape is just a washi tape of bubble tea in it. I'm like, I need that.
It's really not.
And it's got really like Euro mian, which is like beef noodle soup, xiaolongbao, bubble tea. They kind of showcase this kind of like temple structure. It's actually very close to my home in Taipei. It's in Taipei. So I was like,
cute.
And so I was like, yay. Anyway, it's super cute. But then I also thought, you know, is it France? I think, no. The Italy one had like pizza and like spaghetti, tomatoes, and like olive oil. I was like, that's a freaking part of my diet. I could get some sticker flakes for that. And then the Paris one is a little bit more. Oh, the cheese though, that big thing of cheese is part of the sticker flake design. And Thailand, for some reason, they did a lot of elephant. And to be honest, we don't really want to encourage people riding elephants in Thailand anymore. I just feel like, I personally think it's a really bad thing for them to like train the elephants to ride. But maybe in the past, yes, but that being the theme doesn't do it for me. The tuk-tuk.
Well, it's kind of like when things have circus theme. It's a similar vibe, right? Like training or like. What's the word I'm looking for? Abusing animals.
I mean, there's so much they could do with Thailand, but like the elephant, really? So that I kind of don't encourage. But they do have the little tuk-tuk, which is like that tricycles kind of thing as part of the sticker flake set. And so that is definitely the thing to try if you ever travel to Bangkok.
I've never seen that.
Yeah, it's a cute little like. Cute. So the motorcycle, it's like the driver's a motorcyclist, but then you get to sit in like this little tiny booth like seat in the back. It's really cute.
Nice.
Hawaii, we have a lot of friends in Hawaii. They're gonna love the pineapple and the hula girls, that vibe. Portugal. The rooster, do you know that rooster is their like...
I don't.
Their symbol of luck. And so they have all these figurines made to look like roosters. So that's kind of like part of the washi tape design. But yeah, of everything, my favorite is Taiwan design and Italy design.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, those two really...
Yeah, Taiwan and Italy, those are really
checked all the marks for me. Especially the memo note set, because one set is that... tempo, one set is bubble tea, one design is the baozi, the xiaolongbao or baozi more like it, and then one is like beef noodle soup. Like, yes, I want all 4.
If I ever go to Taiwan with you someday, will you take me to the best xiaolongbao place?
Of course. I
haven't had it in so long.
I just realized they are totally missing out on something for Portugal. They could have done like the egg de nata, like, did you know that egg tart? Pastel de nata, which is
which is this
really, really, it's like egg tart, but like a million times better because it's like actually creamy, eggy custard on the super buttery, flaky pastry, like with caramelized kind of sugar on top.
Had me at caramelized.
Pastéis de nata. They could have done that for Portugal.
Oh man.
Portuguese custard tarts. They are so good.
Ooh. Yeah, I need to be more educated about this.
Yeah. But isn't it cool? I love the
They're really cool.
designs they came out with. Yeah.
So we can get these, and then we can get a new traveler's notebook, and then pretend we're staying in these other countries.
Exactly. Except I can actually probably use both when I'm in Taiwan. So.
Oh, that's right.
Maybe I could get these in Taiwan. Maybe these will be sold.
Yeah, April,
at stationery
you can get
stores
everything in Taiwan.
in Taiwan.
I'm kind of worried about your suitcase on the way back.
I know, me too.
How many are you going to check? How many checked bags? Like 3?
I can have 2 checked bags, so I'll probably check in 2. But yeah, I don't know.
And then bring along like as big as you can get.
Yeah, I'm going to go to Costco, Taiwan and buy a huge suitcase to bring back, I think.
Nice. Yes. Perfect.
All right. So what's your new item or what you are eyeing? Oh, the sailor.
Yeah, okay, so not everybody is as excited as I am about these, and I'm talking about CY because he's spoiled and lives in Japan.
He's spoiled.
I'm calling him out. No, it was so funny when he and Jacob were talking on their podcast Tokyo Inklings. He was talking about the Sailor Cocktail series, and then he was like, I guess it's because we're so, and then there was a pause and I said spoiled, and then he said spoiled. Like, yeah, I know. Okay. So it's a new series of Sailor Pro Gear Slim fountain pens, which one of the things I like about this series is that they're available in fine, medium fine, or medium nibs.
More nib
usually
options.
Usually they're like, oh, it's only MF. It's like, we have a million MF sailors. So there's more options there. There's 5 different colors. They're based on Japanese seasonal festivals, which I think is so dope. And they all come with a converter. I'm like, okay, all Sailor pens come with a converter anyway, so you don't have to advertise that. Or like, it's extra. It's not extra. It's whatever all of them come with. But it also
comes with
it comes with a Shikiori ink, like the 20 ml bottle, and it is like colors they've had around for a while. But I think it's really cool that they paired it like with I don't know. They all have gold trim, which normally isn't really my thing, but they have one called Momo that's pink.
Yes,
and I need it.
I know. When you guys first shared it with me, you guys must be thinking, "Oh my God, there's green. April's gonna, fall for it." But
I think you're over it though.
I am. Like that one looks awfully like the Dragon Palace,
That's what a lot of people have been saying.
5 colors: Seri, Momo, Koi, Sasa, and Kiku. Seri and Sasa are on the green side, so Seri's kind of like towards the beginning of the year, and Sasa is kind of like that mid-summer, kind of like...
Is that Tanabata?
Yeah, Tanabata festival, right? So where they hang the thing on like those bamboo leaves. So that one looks a little bit bluish jade green, and then Seri does look more pale green, but it looks awfully a lot like the Dragon Palace, which it
really does.
Which I never got my hands on. But
we still have like a lot of Vetoplation if you ever want it. Just saying.
But now,
just waiting for you.
But now there's
April.
But now there's those other ones competing for my attention.
That's true.
So I in fact was also like, oh, I'm also Team Momo on this one. That pink is really pretty with the gold.
It is. It's so cute. And I do like that it comes with the Yozakura ink.
It does? Oh, nice.
Yes,
I thought it would come with the Sakura Mori.
Yeah, which is good because I already have Sakura Mori.
Okay,
so
cool. You're just covering your bases.
They did it just for me.
I like the Kiku. The orange is really pretty too.
Yeah. So yeah, they call the Kiku a coral, which I would love to see it next to like the autumn sky,
Yeah.
just to compare.
Just to compare.
But okay, the exciting thing about these pens. Oh yeah, and then we didn't mention the koi is like a dark gray or a gray
blue,
no
blue gray,
gray blue.
Yeah, gray bluish color for the Flying Kites festival. Yeah,
For Children's Day.
I think. Yeah.
Kodomo no hi. Yeah.
Koi.
So like. The thing about these pens because at Oblation we got like the good images, and it appears to me that these pens are the same material as the Shikiori Sounds of Rain series.
Oh, nice.
I could be wrong about that, but that's what it looks like to me.
Well,
it's an educated guess.
I feel like for me, I have to wait and see, like in person. Since acquiring après-ski, I feel like my Sailor Pro Gear journey has ended. Like that.
Well, okay.
Like that.
Let's record that and play it back in about 6 months.
Like that was it. I feel like après-ski Pro Gear, that size is great, and like the color is beautiful. It matches that melon soda vibe in my head, and I hadn't had the urge to get another one since then, even with the cocktail.
I'm just really thinking about this documentary style shot, like we're filming April, and that was it. And then they pause it there, and it's like, that was not it.
Oh my goodness. Well, I do have my yearly goal, just like you said, no more notebooks. I have a 1 pen per quarter goal. So I'm not allowed to buy more pens. And I may or may not have already bought my second quarter pen. So
which I already know what it is, and we're gonna talk about it next, aren't we?
Yes. So I'm good. I'm not allowed to even like tempt myself by giving it extra glances, these new series. So
I have already like told people that I really want the Momo in a medium. I think it's gonna happen for me. Oh, they're available late April, it says.
So everyone's just gonna be getting their new Traveler's notebook. They're gonna be.
Oh, I know. And then you get the new pen.
They're gonna get the new pen, and who knows what's gonna come out in late April? Because it's only the beginning of March.
I know. It's too much here. And I have to save money for HappyDaya.
I know.
It's just terrible.
This is the stationery life, man. Well, actually, it's supposed to be my turn to talk about the next thing, but I'm like, you should segue straight to the new Shikiori inks.
Oh, I should. Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking about something else. Okay. So the thing about this is, like, in addition, so this information has come from Sailor Japan rather than Sailor North America. Because I think those pens we just talked about I don't think they're specifically North America, but they're specifically overseas from Japan.
Got it.
So you can't buy them in Japan?
Like the Sound of Rain last year.
Yes. So Japan just came out with this thing that was like, hey, we have 4 new Shikiori colors of ink, which is kind of like Pilot saying, hey, we have new Iroshizuku colors that we still don't have, Pilot.
I know.
But anyway, so these are all based on the Sounds of Rain Sailor Pro Gear Slim fountain pens that we all know and love.
Kelly's clapping.
That was a long sentence. So, because I was like, oh, okay, cool. They're like these pale colors. And then I look at the names. They're like za, hora, hora, potsu, potsu, shito, shito. And I'm like, okay, wait, I know za is like the sound of rain coming down. But I think all of these literally are sounds of rain.
They are. And
they all match with the pens.
Exactly.
And so I need hora hora because it matches the autumn drizzle, and I won't rest until it's mine.
I know.
That's the end.
Oh, these are so pretty, these inks.
Mic drop.
I want Shito Shito. I feel like the photo is a little overblown, like with white light, so I kind of need to see them in person. So please, someone swatch them whoever.
We're looking at you, CY and Jacob.
Yes. Swatch them so we can see
so good.
what it looks like, so I can make an informed decision
Yes.
about whether to add to my ink collection, which I'm also not adding recently.
I don't think I have either, have I? I've been good.
We've grown up.
For like literally not even 3 months.
The other day...
Let's pat ourselves on the back here.
No, the other day I like literally skipped into the bedroom. Oh yeah, you know what? I haven't bought any stationery so far this month. And then he like reminded me it's only like March 5th. I was like, oh shoot.
Hey, that's a big deal though, okay?
Oh my god.
Whereas I, on the other hand, bought this notebook and, God knows what else.
So yeah.
Still in my budget, it's fine.
And then finally, my last news is just that if you guys don't already know, Plotter USA has recently launched the mini size. So all 4 sizes are now available because Plotter comes out with
Finally, just kidding.
A5 size, Bible size, narrow size, and then the mini size, which is equivalent to the pocket size.
Yes.
And I may or may not have bought one.
I know. I love how you put that in the something I'm not buying or something interesting. I'm like, wait a minute. Something you are buying and it's something interesting.
Wait, did you have the navy one?
I do. Did you get the same one?
I got navy too.
Oh my god, we're going to be little twins. Okay.
I know. I'm so excited.
My navy one, which I'm holding in my hand right now, and it still smells so good because I don't really touch it that much. So I was excited because I think I just scraped it. That's fine.
I got it in Pueblo navy, so I'm not afraid of scrapes, which I'm excited.
Yeah, no,
for.
that's I can work it in.
Mm-hmm.
I can work it in. I'm excited because like I know that I could buy inserts on Amazon Japan or whatever, but I've just been like, no, I'm gonna try to cut my own paper.
Yeah, you got
I really
so
suck
many.
at cutting my own paper.
You got so many
It's
great
annoying.
paper too.
I know, but I hate doing it, April. I hate doing
That's
it.
That's why I tell Phyllis all the time. She's like, but it's so fun. But I'm like, I hate cutting.
No, it's not fun. So I'm glad it's fun for some people, but I'm not that person. So I really want to buy like, I don't know, a couple stacks of the mini 6 plotter DP paper because it's really good.
Yes, it is.
And I really think I'm going to convert this into some sort of ink swatch situation, but I don't know yet.
You should. It's because
it's in my brain.
DP paper shows ink so well. Like
It's so good.
I think we saw someone else did it on Instagram a while ago, and she did it in her Bible, and it looks really pretty. So
Nice.
just putting it out there, and if you like the shrink leather, they're also now available in narrow. So basically, all four size, all 3 leather types, fully stocked, and the orange one is always the most popular one, and it's
In shrink, right?
yeah, it's going out soon. So
It's really
just
cute.
a direct call
there's
to
something about
Toasty
it.
Treat, if you're still eyeing that orange one.
Hi, Toasty. Oh my god.
But I also want to bring up some fun thing, which is in Japan, they were like Japan team, Plotter Japan had been experimenting with sizes, and they had done the mini 5, right? And they had done the square, and guess what? They came out with the mini 5 square, which is this super adorable square pocket ring.
Okay, I'm sorry. Why? Just to torture us and be like, we're gonna make you want this.
I know. And then you know how you would use it. You know how like when you type, and then your laptop and the desk has this like little distance. That mini 5 square is gonna fit perfectly between you and the laptop, so that you can take note without like spreading your book all over the place.
That's pretty extra. Like, our entire hobby is not extra.
I would use it. I think Midori came out with something similar with that same concept. Remember, we saw something like that, like the desktop. It's like the desk notebook, the little thin, small, slim versions. But anyway, I just thought that's really cool. I wonder how that's gonna go, and if we could carry it.
I remember seeing it was a big square, right?
The square is the Bible size, but like wider. They call it HB W something 5.
There's too many letters.
Height Bible with A5, something like that.
That makes sense. I'm just adult.
No, I didn't know that until I looked into it either. So there's that. I'm super excited. Can't wait to see more people use plotter in the U.S. because, pocket size is really popular, but it's always those chunky ones, and I just cannot deal with chunky. I know,
I don't like the chunk. I love the rings on the plotter because I hate the chunky rings. I just can't deal.
It's like your hand just like keeps getting blocked. You're being pen blocked.
But plotter is just like, no, I'm just like a little bit. I'm just here for you, and you can roll over me, and it's fine. It's like, yeah.
Yes. So I'm excited. And that is for today. Thank you guys for listening to us gush about Traveler's Company for quite a long time in this episode. and then everything.
Like, how long was this episode? It's fine.
And then Sailor for another long bits of time. Yes. But you can find all the show notes available on our Instagram account, the Stationery Cafe, where I will tag the things we talked about. We also have a Patreon, Kelly and I, where we create extra stationery content for you if you're interested in supporting the podcast or us in that way. That's where you can find us. And we look forward to bringing you another fun episode next week. Bye, Kelly.
Bye, April.